What if I told you there's a version of you that doesn't make excuses, doesn't fold under pressure, and doesn't need motivation to move? David Goggins wasn't born special. He was born into pain. He grew up in a household full of violence, fear, and chaos. As a kid, he got beat, watched his mom get hurt, lived broke, and felt trapped. On top of that, he dealt with racism, learning struggles, and nonstop bullying. Imagine being scared at home and scared outside the house, too. That kind of life doesn't just hurt your body, it wires your brain for survival mode. His mom eventually got him out, but the trauma didn't disappear. He carried it into his teenage years and into adulthood. And at some point, he hit rock bottom. He was in his early 20s, overweight, depressed, and working a job spraying for bugs, not building a future, just surviving. He'd go to work, go home, eat trash, and drown in the same cycle. He hated who he became. Then one night he saw a documentary about Navy SEAL training. He watched those men suffer, freezing cold water, brutal workouts, no sleep. And something snapped in him. Not motivation, not hype, a wake-up call. He realized nobody is coming to save you. If he wanted a different life, he had to become a different man. So he made a decision that sounded insane. I'm going to become a Navy SEAL. But here's the problem. He wasn't even close to qualifying. He had to lose a crazy amount of weight in about 3 months just to get a shot. Most people would have said, that's impossible. Goggins said, watch me. He started waking up before sunrise, running even though it hurt, training even though he could barely breathe. Diet locked in, no comfort, no cheat days, just war with himself. The first days were brutal. Every step hurt. His mind screamed stop. His body begged for rest. And that's where the real battle happened. Not on the road, inside his head. That voice that says, sleep in, not today. You're tired. It's too hard. You're not built for this.
He learned to kill that voice. And day by day, he transformed. The weight dropped. His endurance grew. But more importantly, his mind started getting hard. He qualified. Now he had to face what most people consider the hardest military training in the world. Navy SEAL Buds S. The place where they break you on purpose. The place where even strong people quit. He went in and got destroyed. First attempt, he got seriously sick and was pulled out. Second attempt, his body broke down again. Injuries, pain, failure. Most people would have taken that as a sign. Maybe it's not for me. Goggins took it as fuel. He went back a third time, and this time he didn't just try to survive. He decided to dominate his own mind. During Hell Week, 5 days straight of misery with almost no sleep, he learned something wild. Pain is temporary. Quitting lasts forever. He also created a mindset he calls taking souls. It means when someone expects you to break, you push harder. When life tries to crush you, you smile and keep going. When others are dying inside, you keep moving until your strength breaks their spirit. Not in a violent way, in a mental way. You win so hard they can't ignore you. He finally made it. He became a Navy SEAL. But he didn't stop there, because what he really learned wasn't how to be a SEAL. He learned how to become unbreakable. After the military, he went into ultra-endurance challenges that most people wouldn't even attempt. 100-mile races, extreme heat, extreme pain. In one of his first ultra-marathons, his feet were bleeding, his body was falling apart, and he still kept going. He pushed through stuff that would have made normal people collapse. He also set the world record for pull-ups, 4,030 pull-ups in 17 hours. He failed his first attempt because his hands got destroyed. Did he quit? Nope. Came back, got it done. His life became proof of one core message. Your mind quits way before your body does. And that brings us to the biggest lessons in the book. 1. The accountability mirror. Goggins used to stand in front of a mirror and tell himself the truth, no excuses. He'd literally write his weaknesses down and face them daily. Because if you can't be honest with yourself, you can't change.
The 40% rule. When you feel like you're done, you're not done. When you think you hit your limit, you're only at about 40%. There's more in you, but it's hiding behind discomfort. 3. Callousing the mind. Just like your hands get tougher from hard work, your mind gets tougher when you do hard stuff repeatedly. Stop running from pain. Train through it. 4. No more excuses. No more blaming your past. No more waiting for motivation. No more "I'll start tomorrow." Tomorrow is a trap. Start now. Because the truth is, your life changes the moment you stop negotiating with yourself. So here's the real takeaway. This book isn't just about David Goggins. It's about the part of you you've been ignoring. The part that knows you're capable of more. The part that's tired of being soft. The part that's sick of being stuck. And if you want that version of you to show up, you're going to have to do what Goggins did. Face the truth, embrace the pain, train your mind, and keep going when you don't feel like it. Because once you realize you can survive discomfort, nothing can control you. Not fear, not failure, not people's opinions, not your past. And that's what "can't hurt me" really means. You become the kind of person life can't break.